Hello everybody, I hope you all enjoyed my little montage of the server. This is, as you have already seen, a Dell Poweredge 1950 Mark II from around 2006, which I have named Rusty. Now this system has had a bit of an interesting previous life. As far as I can tell, and the old settings on the build-in display confirmed this, it once was part of a firewall. Anyway, the system itself was in pretty sad shape. It didn't have CPUs, RAM, hard drives, or even CPU heatsinks for that matter. So I made a pretty stupid move back then. I went on eBay and ordered around 140 quid worth of parts to make it a complete system again. Keep in mind, I didn't even know if it would power on at this stage. After a bit of cleaning, taking out the old flora and fauna and unsuccessfully attempting to bend the old lid catch back into place, I let the system dry out. Speaking of drying out, it actually got its nickname because it was absolutely raining cats and dogs that day I got it. And there are actually a few tarnished spots on the metal framing on the inside. Nothing major, but enough to give the system some more character. So, let me run down the spec sheet while cleaning it up a little. It's based on the Intel 5300 series, rocking dual Xeon LV5148 processors, clocked at 2.3 GHz, paired up with a total of 8 GB of fully buffered DDR2 667 MHz, made by Samsung. The onboard graphics are nothing to write home about, but that's old news for these servers. They're ATI ES1000, a pretty standard chip for server usage back in the day, and certainly enough to draw a few pixels on display. For storage I installed two Seagate and 146GB SAS drives configured in a RAID 1. The drive array is handled by the Dell PERC5i controller card. This is a model with 256 MB of additional cache. Networking is handled by dual Broadcom NetExtreme 2 5708 chips, delivering gigabit speeds and a lot of functionality which I don't really understand myself, not gonna lie. The two last impressive things to me are the redundant power supplies, two 670 watt monsters, massively overbuilt and heavy as stone. These things will probably outlive the server. One thing the system never had, as far as I can tell, is the Dell Remote Access Card, or DRAC. It's basically a third Ethernet adapter that allows for low-level access to the server itself, for let's say cold booting it from another computer, or changing the BIOS settings, in addition to controlling the OS. One thing which is impressive on pretty much any pre-built server is the cooling system. This particular one uses these modular fans which make a massive racket. Want to see for yourself? Now fortunately, this thing doesn't stay that loud. It quiets down after the initial power-up self-test, but these fans are not afraid of ramping back up when the chips get toasty. Like many other machines, this server also doesn't have any dust filters, which makes cleaning it a frequent task, especially in non-data center locations. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, or tweet me. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.